G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. I wasn't actually going to make a video today, but something happened to me on Thursday that I thought I'd share with you guys because there might be a few other people out there that may go through this exact experience, having a lowered VB WRX. I was going through a construction work site at about 6 AM coming back from gym, and I went over a steel plate that was raised off the ground, and it actually tore a big hole in my exhaust. So I'll show you what that sounds like here. So as you can see, there's actually a big hole in the exhaust, which is not great, especially because I've only just got the car and just installed the catback exhaust. It's right after the catback, so there's a resonator that's a sort of a big brick resonator, and tore a hole straight through it. I talked to a company called Muffler Mart over in Rockley who are happy to help me out. They've actually suggested upgrading from the second cat back and doing a bit of a straight pipe through. And he's also going to help with tucking the whole exhaust up. As we all know, they hang down pretty far. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and see them, get that installed, and show you guys what it sounds like to have an intermediate pipe with the catback exhaust. Bit of a sound upgrade and apparently a bit of a performance upgrade, but I don't know, we'll see how that goes. So I'm over here at Muffler Mart. We just had a look under the car. There's some pretty bad damage. It's shunted the whole exhaust. So he's actually going to replace a whole section, make it 3-inch the whole way through. And he's also going to help tuck the whole exhaust back up. So he's been really helpful, Josh, over here at Muffler Mart. So he's going to do a great job. I can see he's wants to do it right the first time, which is awesome. So yeah, we'll come back in a couple hours and we'll check out his work.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So I've just picked up the car from Muffler Mart. I'm really happy with the outcome. He's done a really good job. He did a 3-inch whole way through from the cat, and he's deleted the secondary cat, which is really great. It's already a lot faster, but I won't show you that until I'm finished. I'm going to go back to the workshop now. I'm going to pull it off and I'm actually going to heat wrap it. There's a little bit of a tight clearance in there, being 3-inch instead of, I think it was almost 2-inch before then. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, so here we have it. This is the intermediate pipe and it goes all the way back from the first cat all the way through, deleting a second cat, which is sort of around this area, and then it goes out to the catback exhaust. You'll see there's these sort of dints along the way because he's clearanced. There are some pretty low parts in the subframe. He's got it up as high as possible, so he's sort of collapsed some certain areas to make it fit really nicely, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to clean the whole thing because it's covered in my fingerprints. Then I'm going to add this heat wrap. So it's just a heat wrap that I got off Amazon. So I'll open that up in a bit. But first, yeah, let's get to cleaning. So now that I've got all of the fingerprints off the exhaust, I've got the tape here. It's a heat wrap, exhaust heat wrap. One thing to really note about this stuff is you want to wear gloves with it because it's like got kind of fiberglassy sort of filament elements to it. I don't actually have gloves here, so I'm going to makeshift using rags and that sort of stuff to do it. I also don't want to get my like oily hands all over the exhaust as well, so yeah, if you see me with kind of rags over my hands or socks or something that I've found, that's why, so use gloves. Anyway, it's probably not the best wrap job you've ever seen. I mean, it's tight. I'm sure there's much better techniques. I've only done it a couple of times in my life, but the good thing is that it's not going to knock on anything if it's bouncing up and down. The clearances were very tight on the vehicle, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck this guy back on, and yeah, what I'll do is I'll show you the sounds of it. I'll try and dig up an old revving kind of sound of before the catback, and then I'll show you what it sounds like with the intermediate pipe. It's way louder, way better. So yeah, now time to chuck this guy back on. So this is why I did the wrap, because it kind of goes up and through and over and down. That'll hopefully stop it from banging on anything if it's getting too close. And yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the car back on the ground, and I'll give you a sound of what the cold start sounds like before and after. So I'll do that. So there we have it. I've done the upgrade to the intermediate pipe. A few sound clips come through there, so hopefully you get a bit of an idea of what it sounds like on the road, as well as from idle
when it's cold started, it's a lot louder. I feel like the responsiveness on the actual car is a lot better with that restriction gone now. So I really actually highly recommend doing the intermediate pipe. It might actually even be an option if you don't want to replace your stock exhaust, but you want a bit more, power and a bit more sound, as well as you can see that the under the car is actually, all of the exhaust is tucked up now, so I don't have to worry about it sort of scraping on stuff and getting torn off like it did. So going to turn a bad situation into a good one. So pretty happy with that result at the end of the day. Really happy with the car again, and all the problems are fixed. So hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you again in the next one. Cheers.